Set the field for you. It's the men's youth double, the B final. Looks like a quick start there from Miami Beach. That's pretty trademark out of Miami Beach Cruise. Let me set up the whole field. Lane 1 is Western Albemarle. Lane 2 is Camp Randall. Lane 3, Waterford. Lane 4, Redwood Scullers. Lane 5, Miami Beach. And Lane 6, Cambridge. And as they come through 500 meters, if we get the split times, you're going to see that Miami Beach is out in front, out of lane 5. And you see them filter through, and you see just how close it is between second place Western Albemarle, third place Waterford, and fourth place Redwood Scullers at that 500-meter marker. So everyone is still, again, in the game early on in this B final of the men's double. And seeing a lot of speed up there in lane 1 from Western Albemarle. I think has them in a slight second place, just ahead of Redwood Scullers in lane 4. But it's Miami Beach. Are they going to go start to finish? This Florida crew that's familiar with the race course here at Nathan Benderson Park, I think they're starting to get tracked down just a little bit as we approach 750 by lanes 1 and 4, maybe even just the rest of the field starting to make it closer up front.
Yeah, 750 meters down, and indeed lanes 4, that's Redwood Scullers, starting to press into them just a bit. So it was a quick start, but the rest of the field really pacing each other to try to press up towards Miami Beach. A nice overhead shot then on the far right, that's Western Albemarle out of lane 1. Lane 3, that's Waterford, and then it is Redwood Scullers with an advantage over both of those crews, and you can just see Miami Beach's stern. So Miami Beach, our leader, and it is Redwood Scullers going right with them. The rest of the field still staying pretty connected, including Western Albemarle. Maybe Waterford starting to fall off the pace just a touch, but Miami Beach holding it. Redwood Scullers charging.
Redwood Scullers, I think they've decided they wanted to have the fastest of the second 500s. They've now taken the lead at 1,000 meters as Redwood Scullers. You see them in the white boat with those black jerseys, just slightly ahead of Miami Beach, holding down second place, ahead of Western Albemarle. And then it's going to be that blue boat of Waterford that is ahead of Camp Randall and Cambridge. As they came through that halfway point, the crews reset a little bit, so they decided right before that halfway point that they wanted to go, did Redwood Scullers, and they went right past Miami Beach over about a 15-stroke move. Going with, however, the boat from Redwood Scullers is Western Albemarle. You see them on the far right side of your screen out of Virginia. They are trying to go with Redwood Scullers. Don't count out Miami Beach. They're still there. They still seem to be pressing, although you've also got that blue boat from Waterford in lane 3 that is pushing. Wow, this is so close behind Redwood Scullers, who really put the throttle down. Howe and Kawaja of Redwood Scullers have a length as they come through 1250, but look at this race.
750 meters to go. And
yeah, Fletcher! Guys, come watch. This is Fletcher's race.
They want to go with Redwood Scullers up at the front. So Waterford lost maybe a little bit.
He's in the light blue boat here.
A few hundred meters back, but a nice press brings them back up and actually to pass lane 5, Miami Beach. So a great race so far for Redwood Scullers, who's up ahead, but a really nice push from Waterford. And then you get a look over at lane 1, that's Western Albemarle keeping themselves in it as well. Lane 5, Miami Beach, they had a quick start. They weren't quite able to hold the pace, and then we'll pan back and get in touch with Camp Randall out of lane 2. Camp Randall moving through as well. Then it's over to lane 6. This is Cambridge Boat Club holding their own there on the outside lane. So that's a look at the field then. Redwood Scullers keeping an eye on Waterford. Waterford now running second.
Yeah, Waterford out of Sandy, Utah, with a couple of boats here at our 2021 U.S. Rowing Youth National Regatta in that bright blue boat, and they're showing speed. I think that it's going to be difficult for them to track down Redwood Scullers, who had this open water advantage on Waterford as they came through 500 meters to go. And we approach the red buoy line at our World Championship race course here at Nathan Benderson Park with Redwood Scullers out in front on the right side of the screen.
Wow.
The blue boat in second place is Waterford.
Wow.
At the top of the screen in the black dark boat, that is Western Albemarle. They're sitting in
Fletcher's
third
doing
place.
So well.
Again, this is the B final of the men's youth double. Places 7 through 12 in the nation. You see that sign at the top? That's 250 meters left. You see the buoys change from yellow to red. And it's Redwood Scullers maybe even opening up a little bit in front of
Oh my gosh. Does he lead the stroke?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to have enough space to try to track down that boat from Waterford, and then I think the boat that was in 4th place as they came through was Miami Beach. But as they finish up in front of us, it was that big move in that second 500 from Redwood Scullers that got them into the lead, and it looks like they're going to win this B final.
Yeah, a nice press from Redwood Scullers then holding on to the end. And Waterford with the sneaky second 1,000 then to pull themselves not only in that second place position, but closing on Redwood Scullers. It's their final sprint of the regatta, their final sprint of the season. It is indeed Redwood Scullers to cross first, followed by Watertown. Then on the far side, Western Albemarle and their final few strokes. Miami Beach with a nice sprint as well. And then it's Cambridge coming through the line over to lane 2, Camp Randall to round out the men's youth double B final.
Yes. I think we need to stop, like, maybe put down the phone a little bit more, though. I know you're excited, but okay.
All right, and the next race, it's on our race course here at Nathan Benderson Park for these 2021 U.S. Rowing Youth National Regatta. Day 4, championship day, is the B final of the women's youth double. Let me set the field for you. You can